that time again. The new stage is now set, so let the party begin. Everybody knows the name of the Dallas Cowboys. Let's go Cowboys.
Hello everybody and welcome in to our third edition of the second season of the Cowboys Fan Show. I'm your host, Tyler Ortega, joined again by Scott Jeter, and we have a good one on tap for you here today, ladies and gentlemen. Cowboys reeled off their third straight victory, Scott, capping off a big win in San Francisco, 24-17. What were your thoughts on the game real quick?
Well, it was close. When I say 31-17, we missed that prediction by one touchdown, but we ran out the clock. I was happy with that.
We'll take it. I mean, Zeke
Right?
had a great day.
Oh, phenomenal.
Dak was all right. He didn't have his best game, as we talked about, but let's go ahead and have a look at these highlights here in the film room today, ladies and gentlemen. Again, this one going down on Sunday. We're going to pick it up early first quarter, and Dan Bailey's struggles just continue.
You know, hard to kick field goals when you got an injured back. That's
True. That is true. The Cowboys are preparing to get a backup kicker just in case he can't go. They do expect him to play. So here we go, 3rd and 7 now, and that's Jeremy Curley, the former New York Jet, puts the moves on Barry Church, gets into the end zone. San Fran started out hot, Scott. Blaine Gabbert was looking like Tom Brady early on.
Absolutely. He was using his feet. He was spreading the ball around. I was a little concerned at the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, Garrett Selleck really got off their tight end. The Cowboys have had some weaknesses against tight ends the past couple of weeks with Chicago and San Francisco. Let's see if they're able to pick that up. And here we go. Carlos Hyde trying the right side. He's going to get in for the touchdown. Cowboys down 14-0 at this point. Not looking good for Dallas.
No, they had a lot of trouble with containing that first quarter. I mean, like I said, Gabbert's using his legs, Hyde's getting to the outside. Had to make some adjustments.
Now getting back to the game here, that's Zeke Elliott up the right side, gets a nice big chunk of yardage, and Zeke had himself a day, but here goes Dak. He's going to air it out down the right side. Terrence Williams makes the catch, gets into the end zone. Good to see these receivers stepping up with Dez out.
Especially Terrence Williams. I mean, he's had a few costly mistakes the first couple of weeks. For him to step it up and do what he did, it was a good day for him.
And Dak, again, he's going to find Terrence Williams, and this time, he doesn't go out of bounds again, Scott. It's okay, but we had timeouts.
It's just not his thing. It's just not his thing.
So here we go. Dak rolls out. He's going to find Bryce Butler in the corner of the end zone. It's not Dez, but we'll get the rock anyway.
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not complaining when he's putting 6 on the board.
And now, Niners back on offense. Carlos Hyde ripping up a huge gain through the middle. The Cowboys' defensive line, they had their moments in this game.
They did. I thought that was the key to the game last week. We had to stop Hyde, and he started kind of hot.
And here, Niners picking up a big first down. That's Selleck again, the tight end, getting free. Little shaken up, but they'll call on the field goal unit. And nearly blocked by the Cowboys on that one, but 17-14 is the score here just after halftime, mid-third quarter. Now Zeke up the right side. He's going to find a hole and just kicks on the afterburners. And I think had he got past Bethea there, he would have been gone.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, once he hits that second level, I mean, you can see the speed and the burst that he's got. He's playing some good ball right now.
And there goes Zeke again, nearly finding the end zone. He's going to go ahead and punch it in here on the very next play. This was the battle of the Ohio State running backs. Carlos Hyde came out a year before Zeke Elliott. Zeke Elliott just came out last year, obviously. But this was a good game between these two. And there was a big play by J.J. Wilcox, not known for his coverage.
No, absolutely. I was shocked. He's a big hitter, but he's had a couple of issues with coverage lately, and to see him get a play like that was just it's phenomenal. It really speaks to how the D's playing right now.
And speaking of phenomenal, Mo Claiborne gets his first pick of the season, coming up in a big spot there, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to touch on Mo just a little bit later. Let's keep the drive going. Up the left side, Zeke Elliott. And when we were watching this game, I told my buddy I was watching the game with, early in the first half, the Cowboys were getting, 2, 3, 4-yard carries. I told him just stay patient. These big guys on the D-line are going to wear out that third and fourth quarter. Those big yards will come, and they sure did.
Absolutely. I mean, Zeke's a big back. I mean, once he really starts going and he starts breaking down that defense, and I mean, the offensive line started going in the second half. I mean, he had some big runs. He really pulled that off.
A 4th and 6 here for the Niners. Gabbert going to drop back, forced to throw, and the Cowboys stop it dead in his tracks. Mo Claiborne with the tackle there on Torrey Smith. And that is it. That is all. The Cowboys would pound it out the rest of the game. They improved to 3-1, their third straight victory in that one. Dak 23 for 32, throwing the ball 245 yards, had 2 touchdowns in this one. Zeke got his work in on the ground, 23 carries, 138 yards, his second game almost at 140, Scott.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, 138 yards for Zeke, I mean, as opposed to 140 last week. That puts him at 412 overall for the season. He is actually a quarter way through the season. He's the leading rusher in the league, folks.
You know, we'll ask the question here shortly. Does Zeke have a chance to break that Murray rushing record? Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. You are watching the Cowboys Fan Show. We'll be right back.
Let's go Cowboys.